Welcome to Family Gaming TV. I'm back with Daniel to look at Donkey Kong Country
Tropical Freeze. Yes.
So this is a new game coming for the Wii U.
Correct.
Because I got it mixed up earlier, didn't I? I was thinking of the 3DS game, which is just out.
The 3DS game just came out.
About to come out?
Yeah, no, it did come out just recently.
Okay.
Donkey Kong Country Returns 3 came out a little bit ago. But now Retro Studios, of one of our partners we work with a lot, has put together this new game, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, on the Wii U. Really brings things to life. You can play multiplayer with Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, and even a new character we announced that's going to be in the game, Dixie Kong. And each have their own abilities as you play through the game.
So you get one player, two player?
Choosing one player right now.
So if it's two player, one of you plays Diddy Kong, is it? And then
one person plays as Donkey Kong, and then one person will play as either Diddy Kong or Dixie Kong. But for here today, we're just showing Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong for right now.
But you're adding a girl character.
Yeah,
there.
she has been. She is a part of the Kong the Kong universe from before. So she has been in games in the past. When they were back in Donkey Kong Country back in its past. But now we brought her back, so she'll be a playable character this time.
So she hasn't been playable before.
She has been playable before, back like Donkey Kong Country 2 or 3, if I remember correctly. I gotta remember which one.
Good, I like that.
So yes, so way back when. So
here we go.
Yeah, here we go, introducing off. And in this game, you can play with the gamepad using normal controls, or you can use motion control, as you can see here. And here comes our beloved hero, Donkey Kong.
The grand entrance.
He's crashing a plane, and there he pops out in good style. And there he is. The other thing you said, you got motion control to your ground pounding, and even while you're walking, you can roll. What's really cool, we brought some new features back. Like there was underwater before, but now they've brought it back again, but in a much higher detail, much more fluid manner. You can see how Donkey Kong just swims beautifully.
Now, Donkey Kong Country, it's quite difficult platforming, isn't it?
Yes.
The difficulty level is quite high, and I think potentially is for a slightly older player. It's not for the very little kids.
Anyone can enjoy the game. That's what's the thing that makes the game really great, is that even though it's challenging to some extent, usually the challenge is a lot more embedded in the fact that you have to get all these different collectibles and trying to perfect how well you play through the level. Anyone can really enjoy the game no matter what how good they are at games.
My youngest son is 5, and he did so playing the Wii game, the Wii Donkey Kong Country game. He did struggle a bit. Although playing in multiplayer, that helped him.
Right, playing multiplayer is a good way to help out, especially if he plays, someone younger can play as the second player, because that second player can always jump onto Donkey Kong's back.
Yeah, he liked that.
Yes.
In fact, he didn't want to jump on my back in real life.
There you go.
Like, I'm too tired.
That's what kids do. Kids are balls of energy. Whoa. And there's all the collectibles. Whoop. This is another cool aspect they added to, is this plucking ability where you actually can pull things out of the ground that can act as triggers to open up new areas. And one thing I did want to get to beforehand, here we got Diddy Kong showing up, which is great. So now I got Diddy Kong on my back, which is great.
Oh yeah.
I have more health, but also now I have an advantage of using his barrel jet, so I can actually stay in the air. Now if you were playing in multiplayer, Diddy Kong would be controlled by the other player, and that person can actually use, by shaking the controller, could use Diddy Kong's peanut pop gun.
And so it's two-player multiplayer?
It's two-player multiplayer, yes.
Cool, that's great. So let's have a look at some of the other... Are you almost there?
I did want to show one more thing right here, the plucking again. So one really cool aspect we want
Plucking?
It's called plucking, yes, pulling things out of the ground. What's really cool here, though, is that this tree pops up. It's something they've really added to the game, is the ability to have a more dynamic camera. So it actually rotates. As you can see, it starts to rotate.
Yeah.
And it creates a nice different perspective, and it really brings the whole world to life in a more vivid manner than you would expect.
Yeah.
So right here you see him completely go around, and that's the game's been known for in the past as well, is that you could actually go from the foreground to the background, which is still here, but as you saw, that rotation really changes how everything works out in the game. And all that other like the minecart stages are back in the game. I mentioned the underwater. It's a ton of action, all different ways to simply be enjoyed by anybody.
Cool, that's great. Okay, well thanks for that.